upgrading under the propelling by new technology, the globe has come to the turning point of neo-industrial era, and the consumption is upgraded by economical development as well. Not only people's living standards and lifestyles has been dramatically improved, but also their highly demand for the safety, hygiene, and health from foods more than ever, along with the whole procedures from raw materials to food processing. As being a China's leading food industry total solutions provider, GELGOOG has been striving for making food production simpler and safer, and helping food industry upgrade their automation level and production efficiency through advanced management experiences and scientific procedures. GELGOOG provides our customers with reliable solutions by aiming for machine production, food packaging, etc. within food production processing step. GELGOOG has maintained a steady and rapid growth over
Hello everyone, welcome to GELGOOG live stream show. And today I will be your host, and my name is Aiden from GELGOOG. And today we are at our GELGOOG Global Manufacturer and R&D Center. So during today's live stream, I will walk you through our manufacturing center from different workshops and to show you the details about how we process, how we produce a perfect machine for our customers. Okay, let's follow me. So our manufacturing center is located in Henan Province, Zhengzhou City. And we are about 40 minutes drive from the airport and the city of the center, as well as the high-speed station, so which is very convenient for our customer to visit. And we every day we have a lot of customer visiting our place, and you know, by visiting our place, our customer can have a deep understanding of how our machines are produced, as well as it can build the confidence between the cooperation between us and them. So in this way, they can be confident about purchasing the machine from us, and by using our machines, they can make profit and they can grow their business bigger and bigger. Okay, so in our factory we have 6 warehouses, 6 workshops, and each workshops play a very important roles for our entire production processing. Okay, so now we will go to our first processing workshop, which is the raw material processing workshop. So in this workshop, I will show you the details and how we follow out the standard SOP procedure to make the very good quality machines for our customer. This way, please. Okay, so this is our first workshop. And the first machine you saw is our laser cutting machines. And we actually have 2 laser cutting machines because we have different demand from our customers. Here I want to show you of our product processing flow chart. So as you can see, so when we got the order, and our internal engineers will have the design for the machines. After the machine design was passed to our manufacturing department, we will have the sheet metal laser cutting, as well as the profile laser cutting or the round steel cutting. Then bending and the molding machine processing. From there, and we will go to the sheet metal profile material processing area. And then we'll do the piring, welding, surface treatments, grinding, wire drawing. And after everything's done, and we will have a QA inspection. So after the machine passes the inspection, we will have the warehousing after inspection and polish. Then we will have the product storage. Okay, now let's follow me and I will show you each machine one by one. Okay, so this is the laser cutting machine. And we have another one over there. And you can see we have a worker. And we have a worker is doing the processing here. And you can see the raw materials that we are using. The stainless steel. It's about 2 millimeters to 3 millimeters. So which is quality is very durable. And this is tube bending machines. And this one is another metal processing machines. So let me show you our SOP file. So as you can see, in each of our working stations, we have a product processing flowchart, which indicate all the order number and the name of the machine and all the details and the special requirements of the machines. And we will have different procedures. And we will have the time, starting time, finishing time, and how many hours to use, and as well as the operators. And then we'll have the inspection system. We'll have the QA team to check all the processing. So to make sure all the processing are on the right track all the time. Follow me this way. This is the welding and the surface treatment area. We have the workers working very stable here and to do the detailing on the surface of the machines. Here is our welding part. And after the machine is done, and we will have the acid wash for the surface of the machines to make the machine much more durable, which is over there. You can see there the worker with the yellow hat, yellow helmet. It's the processing, it's taking care of the surface of the machines. Okay, follow me this way, please. So the next workshop is our assembly workshop. You can see from here. So all the machines, after bending and cutting, will have a pre-assembled here. So we will assemble all the machines in this area. And you can see this is the Z-type lifting machine, mainly for high-level lifting. You know, lifting the material from the bottom to the top. And this part is our testing area. So here's the area, and you know, we are doing a testing for the combination weighing product for a customer. So this customer, they want to pack 4 different material into one final bag. So for example, if this bag is 100 kilograms, and we will have those kind of 4 multi-head weigher to weigh about 25 grams into each portion. And then after that, and it will be mixed and combined and then do the final packing. And here are 2 types of packing machines. So we have a special design for our customers to have 2 channels. So one channel, they can pack this kind of pouch standing bags. It's a multi-station workstation here. And there are another options. You can have the pillow packing by using this machine. So this is the customized machines for our customer. So as you can see, we have a lot of customers is asking for different customization of the machines. And here is another testing area, which is testing our French fry, part of our French fry production line. Okay, and so this machine is a hot air drying machine. So after the blanching of the potato fries, we will use these machines to dry the surface of the French fries to make sure there's no water remaining on the surface of French fry. Then the French fry will go into this our own design, making the external fryer, gas type fryer. So by using this fryer, and since this is the external heating, so the temperature of the oil can remain stable. So this can guarantee our customer have a very good product quality, not overcooked and not less cooked. And this is a shaking machine to remove the oils, and then it will be lifted to another machines. And this machine will dry the potato fries further. Let's take a look at the inside of this machine. So this machine is very compatible machines. You can see we have different layers in these machines. So it can reduce the space taking of the machines. So it will be very suitable for our customer with limited working space. And the material will load from the top conveyor and then falling down from the bottom one. So during this process, and all the materials can be dried and the surface can be dried, and it's very good for the next step processing. Let me show you here. So in this board, it's our safety education board. So like we said before, we always follow the 6S procedures, right? So in this board, we shows on all the laws, then how to safely operate during the processing, and also the first aid basis. And if any accident happens, we will have the guideline of our workers to how to help each other. And this is the lean production board. So we have the concept of making everything nice, simple, and easy. So here's the elimination of bad habits, and also the lean production. And there's also 5S, what is 5S? 5S is the first is sort, and second is salinization, and the third one is CISO, and the fourth one is the SEC2, and the fifth one is the SHIT-Q, and the last one is safety. So by following this 6S management dashboard, so we can guarantee our production means safely and smoothly. And this is our delivery management board. So we will follow strictly of these delivery procedures, such as testing and debugging the workflow, to make sure when our lines are testing, they will follow the procedures. Like we can, play like real-time production in our customer's working place. And the next one is our quality promotion board. So we have the policies, and it's called the PDCA management circle. So it's plan, do, check, and act. So we can have the objectives and the 4 no prints. And we also have this quality management board, which have the achievement and benchmark, also as exposures. You know, for example, if we notice any major accidents or the so we can put it here to let everybody aware of this, so we can reduce the risk of this happened again. And the next one is also the quality improvement board. So we encourage our people, our workers, to have the improvement internally. So whoever have any improvement plans, we will have like a bonus and to encourage them to keep having such improvement. So in this way, we can make our processing more smooth and better. And here's our raw material storage area. So please follow our cameras for the detail of our machine.
你把我的声音离这个远一点，我一直在听我的声音。
Okay, so this is our frying machines. So it's electrical heating, and we customize the size of this frying machine to make it shorter, so easier for our customer. And this is our own made garlic heating machine. And we have the patent for these machines. You can see the inside, and this machine can process about 2 tons of garlic per hour. And this machine has been widely used for a lot of customers from Saudi Arabia, United States, Poland, and Australia. And here are more machines here, and this one is air bleed fine drying machines. So by using these machines, our customer can remove 2 functions. First functions is we can use this machine to dry the surface water, as well as it can cool down the temperature of the raw material. And this is our research center. So all our new machines are developed in this area. And this machine is very different. And this machine is designed for washing. The material can flow on top of the water. So as you can see here, we will have 2 levels of conveyor. So this conveyor will push the material into the water, and the conveyor in the bottom will move the material in the bottom forward. So by using this machine, we can wash all kinds of fruit and vegetables. And this special machine, we made it for the garlic. So we have these special devices especially for the garlic. So when the garlic is peeled, and we will use this machine to wash, because not all the peels of the garlic can be removed by the machine. So we will have this washing machine. When this machine is running, so all the garlic peels will flow on top of the water, right? And then the water will keep flowing into this recycling tank. And by this filtering, by these filters, and the garlic peels will be collected here, and all the clean and nice looking garlic will be moved to the next machines. And this machine is a flavoring machine, which can be used for potato chips. And you can place your mixing powders here, and then this drum will keep rotating, and it can mix the potato chips. Tastes very good, so it can spread the flavors, the powders very even. Hey, let's go this way. Here, as you can see, we are doing the final testing for the packaging machines for the customer. So this machine has already been done for the testing, but we will have our engineers just doing some final data input. This is our commissioning leader. So he will take care of all the commissioning and in-house processing. Say hi. Hi. Okay, let's look here. So we will make sure all the machines can be preset already. So our customer can use the machines when the machines arrive in their factory. So our customer can use the machine directly. So they are doing the final testing. So they will check all the potential risk of all the potential defect that might happen during the in the factory of our customer. Okay, this way. So let me show you our frying machines here. And so this machine for frying machines, it looks similar like the one, and it's specially designed for the potato chips. And we have two layers of conveyors, so which can make the potato chips and down into the oil. So in this way, the potato chips can be fried evenly. And as you can see, this hood can be lifted up, as well as this top conveyors. So it will be easy for our customer to clean this machine. As you can hear, by using the very solid material to build the machines. So in this way, the machine can last for a very long time. And this is the weight and metal checking machine. So by using this machine, so all the materials which can contain the metal chips or the weight is not accurate will be rejected. So which can guarantee our customer has a very good quality of their product. Okay, let's go to the next warehouse. So this warehouse is another testing area. So here is the line that we designed for an Egyptian customer. The customer, this line is designed for clean and waxing the citrus product. So when the customer have a crate, and they can put the crate here, and then this conveyor will move let me show you here. So when our customer harvests their citrus, they will put into the crate, and the crate, and this will be moved to the side of this washing tank, and it can flip by themselves, and it will dump all the unwashed citrus into this tank. And this tank will generate bubbles, which can have a deep cleaning of the surface of the citrus. And the next machine is the brush washing machines. So this machine, it has a nylon brush inside here. So it can brush the surface of the citrus. And this part here you see is an auto pushing system. So it can be turned on for the very last batch of the product. And by turning on this, and all the citrus left on the rollers will be pushed forward. So there will be no citrus left on this machine. And this one is the drying machines. It will dry the surface of the citrus. As you can see, we have the fan here. It will blow from the top, and as well as the nylon soft brushes to help remove the surface water of the citrus further. And this is the waxing machine. And our waxing machine is not stay inside, and it can move from the left side to the right side. So in this way, the surface of the citrus can be sprayed very evenly. And the last few brushes are the horsehair brushes. Excuse me. So by using these brushes, and then it can help the wax to stay on the surface of the citrus. And this machine is a hot air blow dryer. So we have a diesel heater here to generate hot air to help the evaporation of the citrus. So it will make the wax sting on the surface of the citrus. And the last one is the roller sorting machine. It's the drum sorting machines. So since the size of the citrus is not the same, so we will have different drums, holes, for different size of the citrus. So the bigger one will falling down from there. So the smaller one will falling down from there first, then the bigger one, and by the end is the biggest one. So it will be easier for our customer to sort their citrus. Follow me this way, please. And this is a belt scale. So how this one is functioning is, we can put the box here. So whenever it's reached the target weight, and this conveyor will move automatically. And then we will have for example, if you set the target weight to be 10 kg, so whenever this one reach 10 kg, and this conveyor will move forward, and like this. Perfect. Okay. And this is a machine that we are testing for for Indonesia customer. So this customer wants to cut both ends of this onions. So by using these onions, our customers can put the onion here, and then this conveyor will move forward. We will have two knife blades inside of this machine to cut both ends of these onions. And the result will be like this. It will be cut one side and the two sides. 有两头切掉了吗？有，你给我拿一个。Okay, so this will be the result of cutting. As you can see, the two sides of this onion will be perfectly removed, and also you can adjust and the how deep that you want to cut. And the next machine. So after the root cutter, and it will go to the peeling machines. So it will use high pressured air to blow off the skin of the onion. And so this is going to be the final result. 哦，这是客户是吧？介意说个你好吗？ Hi guys, we are doing the live streaming, so yeah, doing on the YouTube. Okay, yeah. So the customer is from Indonesia and they are here to check in their machines. Yeah. Hello. Okay, let's move this way. As you can see, all of our workers are very dedicated to their job, and they are doing their best to deliver the best machine for our customer. This machine is, we call it dehydration room. So what these machines do, and it can remove the inside water, like the garlic flakes. You know, we slice the garlic into slices, and then we push it into this room. After a couple of hours, and the internal water of the garlic slice will be removed. So it's going to become dry. And our customer can use this for grinding the powders and making the garlic chips, whatever they want. Okay, let's come this way. This one, let me show you this machine. This machine is pitting machines. And we just had a customer from Saudi Arabia come here yesterday and to try their dates. So this machine can remove the core of the dates and give you the results like this. So our customer can stuff all some of the nuts inside of the dates to give more values of their product. So this machine is very popular in the Middle East area and some areas that produce dates. So all you need to do is just pour this dates into this hopper, and this machine will remove the pits by itself and give you the perfect results like this one. And this machine can process about 200 kg of dates per hour. So this which is a very high efficiency machine. Okay, now let's move to this area. So this line is it's very special design line. We designed this line for a European customer. So this customer actually, he wants this line to process a lot of stuff. And we did some tests the other day, and you can see here is the raw material that we are using. So this line can make frozen root vegetable cubes and potato fries and potato wedges. So let me explain of how this machine working. Okay, sorry, here. So our customer will load the raw material here into this bin. And this elevator will move the potatoes into this brush peeling machines. This brush peeling machines will remove the skin of the potatoes. And as you know, the surface of the potato is not even. So the machine will not able to remove all the skins. So you will have some people working here and to manually remove the dots, the black dots of the potato. Okay, so after removing the skin, so it will go to the dicing machine, which named number 8. So when the customer wants to make potato wedges, we have another machine here. So we call it this potato wedges cutter. So what customer will do is they need to manually feed the potatoes into this hose, and it will give you like 8 potato slips, which is very good for making potato wedges. So after cutting into 8 slips, and the potato wedges will go from here and to this water tank elevator. So this water tank elevator we will soak the potato wedges in this tank, so it can help to reduce the oxidation of the potato wedges, as well as this cutting machines. So this is a 3D cutter. So this cutting machine is very powerful, and it can cut slices, strips, and cubes by different combination of the blade. Okay, so after you got, and this one is a 2-direction conveyor. So the conveyor can either go left side and can go the other side. So for if the customer want to processing vegetable cubes, and then this conveyor will move that way, so it will directly go into that washing machine. And if the customer want to make potato fries and potato wedges, and it will go through this way, because we have a very special design for the potato fries. So by using these brush rollers, we can remove the thin part of the potato fries, which can increase the quality of the customer's product. And so the thick ones will remain on top of the rollers, and on the same time, the thinner ones will falling down to the bottom. As you can see here, there are all the waste that we collect. So after cleaning, and we will have this washing machine to pre-wash. And we can wash off the surface starch of the potatoes to give you a better result of the French fries. And the next one is a blanching machines. And the other one, we can also call it cold blanching, and this is hot blanching. So it will pre-cook the French fries, so it will shorten the frying time of the entire process. And this is a room temperature cooling machines. So after blanching, so the material will be very hot, and then it will need to be cooled down to the room temperature. So it will be easier for the frozen processing. And there we have 2 steps, because the first one is the room temperature cooling, and the next one will be the cold temperature cooling. So this the temperature of the water inside of this tank can as low as 3 degrees Celsius, and that is a commercial chiller. So it's the water will be recycling from this machine and the commercial cooler. So by this cooler, and it can reduce temperature of the machines. So after that, it will go to the frozen tunnel. So because the frozen tunnel is too big, so we need to assemble it on our customer's site. So we didn't test it here in our factory. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, here are some packed materials. And this one, yeah, I need to show you this one. This one is very special design for a Vietnam customer. And because that customer, in in most cases, all the this is a concentrate, tomato processing tank. Okay, so in most cases, the tank should be, on the floor. But for that customer, since they have different limited factory spaces, so we make a platform, a very strong platform, and to have 2 different tanks on top of each other. And on the other side, since the tomato paste is very sticky, the flow is it's not like water. So, by falling down from top to the bottom, it can also increase the efficiency. Okay. Okay, so let's give time to our colleague in the Canton Fair. So there will be more exciting moments on the Canton Fair.
Today,
Okay, let's come to the next workshop. So in this workshop, it's our packing and loading workshop. And as you can see, we have a lot of machines well packed and it's ready for shipping. So since you can do different kind of packing method. So the first one is like a export standard for the wooden packing. So this is mainly for the very smaller machines which has a less container load. And also we will make this kind of packing for some very fragile machines to give a double safety safe protection of the machine to avoid any damage during the shipping. And for those large machines, we will use the plastic wrap and to wrap the surface of the machines to protect the surface of the stainless steel from the scratches. So it can give a very good looking of that machine. Okay, let's keep going. So here are all very, as you can, so we have a lot of machines here ready for shipping. Yeah. Come this way, please. And here is our packing area. So here you can see our work, and our colleague is packing doing the detailing of the wood board, because these are the weights. So we want to make sure that all the nails are flat, so it will not hurt anyone. And we'll use very high quality wooden cases. So to make sure that our machines can meet the requirements of your local customs requirements. And all those machines are ready for be packed. They're ready for be shipped. So the next workshop I'm going to show you is very exciting part. Okay, so it's very unique in the Chinese, not only Chinese and also the global machine producers. Okay, the next workshop, and we call it display workshop. Yeah, in other words, it's called exhibition area. Since now we are super busy at the moment, so the exhibition area has been turned into the machine testing area. And this production line is for a Thailand customers who's doing the potato fries. Okay, so the potato is it's very similar to another machine. This is potato peelers, and then we will use the cutters to cut the potato into slices. After slices, and it will go into this round part shaped blanching machines. And then this is centrifuge water removing machines to remove the surface water of the potato chips. Then it will go into the frying machines. So this line is designed for the customer with semi-automatic production. Okay. And after frying, so we have this special flavoring machines, which is compatible with this flavoring in-feed machines. So our customers, you can put 3 different kind of flavors into this 3 different kind of channels. So they can make in their combinations of making different flavors. And this machine will help, the potato chips to be well flavored. And this is a line that we built for a Malaysia customer, I think. It's for the pineapple juice production line. Okay. So the line starts from here. So the customers and put the pineapple into that lifting machines. Then we will have a manual inspections to remove the head of the pineapple and pick the bad quality one away from the raw materials. Then we will have the brush washing machines to brush the surface of the pineapple. Then this is a bubble washer. It can have a deep cleaning of the surface of the pineapple. And after that, we will use another elevator to these crushing machines. So these crushing machines can crush the pineapple into very small pieces. And we'll use a force pump and to pump the pineapple crushes into this squeeze type juicing machines. And the juicing machine is connected to a temporary storage tank. And on that side, it's a screw type of wasting remove machines. Okay, and after that, there's some other machines like the CIP system and the RO water system is all for that customer. Okay, let's come this way, please. Okay, let me show you our last workshop, which is very unique and very special and very different than the other suppliers. Okay, we have a CAMS lab here. Okay, so let me explain to you how this room is for. Okay, so we built this lab for our customer for such reasons. So the first reason is some of our customers are new industry entered. So they are not in the food industry before. So sometimes they have a question about how I can make my product taste good and how to make the shelf life longer. So what we do is we will find the similar product and we will have our, like you can see from our working lab people, and they will following the same procedures, same temperature, same conditions as in our customers' workshop. So we will test for into different conditions. For example, if they want to know how to make the shelf life longer, okay, so we will and we will put into different conditions, like the different temperatures, different humidities, and we will test, and we will have a report and a reply for our customer. So in this way, and our customer can know that, how many hours and how to process their materials to make their product have more shelf life and taste better. And you can see the jars. There are the jars on the shelf. So that's the lab experiment that we did for one of our cocoa processing partners. So we are using the cocoa beans and we are testing how to process the cocoa and to give the better product. So in this lab, we help more than 500 customers find their way of processing their materials. And also some of our customer will come here to our factory and to our lab and doing the experiment with our lab people together. And we are welcome and you to visit our factory. And if you want to test your samples, and you are very welcome to do that. Hi everyone. So if you have any questions or any concerns, and you can leave your comments in the chat rooms, and I can answer you right away. So in this chemical lab, here I just think about another customer. So who is want to know that how to make their mango chips, dehydrated mango chips, taste better. So what we do is we checked all the regulations and for the ingredient that are allowed for their factory, for their country. And we did a lot of research and doing the for the legal ingredients of adding those to the mango chips and to soak it like sugar dip. So in this way, and we are doing a lot of the test to test the texture and to test the softness, and also test how to how many hours and what the temperature that they need for the dehydrated mango chips to give the customers better taste. And by the end of the day, and the customer come to our factory and taste the mango chip by himself. And he really likes it. And he are using our recipes to make his production of the mango chips. And he gains a lot of market share in their domestic market. So this is only one example of our, how we can use our chem lab. And also we work with our local academy institution. Yeah. So since we are standing outside of our chem lab because we are not allowed get into the lab because there's a certain hygiene standard. All right, so we want to make sure since we are dealing with food, right? And the food need a very high quality standard. So we are trying to follow the highest hygiene standard for our customer doing the testing. So to be responsible for our customers' production. Yeah, so our lab people is taking notes for all the steps that they have done. So we can have detailed report, we can present to our customer. So anyone, if any of our clients, they have their special requests of doing some tests, we're always welcome for our customer to send their samples to our chemical lab. And we can discover, the solution together and to make our customers' business better. Okay, since we are here, so let's try whether we can talk to the lab people to have a little bit introduce of the what kind of experiment he's doing.能不能跟我们讲一讲你在做什么实验啊？
现在比较忙。有点多。现在做的是一个番茄酱的配方实验，因为我们的现在配方已经基本形成，然后这个配方实验做出来之后，我们需要根据做出来的成品进行一些数据的检测。
Okay, stop. Hang on 1 second. So let me translate. So what he said, he is doing he's doing some lab testing for the tomato paste, right? So which country that customer is coming from? 客户是哪个国家的呀？
马达加斯加。
So it's from Algeria. It's from Algeria. So that customer is want to try different ingredients into their tomato paste.
在测番茄酱的酸度、甜度。
So he's doing some experiment about the sweetness. The sweetness and the sourness, right? So it's can determine the texture， 就是口感会更好一点，对吧？
对，因为它需要达到一个区间，会让它的口感会更好，颜色会更好看。
So it's need to meet a certain range for the sugar level and the sweet, the sour level to have a better taste and a better texture of the tomato paste.
对，大概就是这样
再说
点啥呢？然后这个数据做出来之后，我们会根据客户的要求再进行一个调配。如果客户可能觉得我们这个如果比例稍微有点失衡，他可能会再要求，根据客户的要求，我们再会进行一个配方的调整。
So after the experiment, he will present the data and the sample to the customer, and the customer can physically try and the texture and how it tastes, and for their after the testing. So if the customer want to modify the ingredient a little bit, and we can also help him to do that. 所以说的话，我们在跟客户就是说做完实验了之后，会给客户让客户要尝一尝，对吧？
对。
然后如果客户有任何的问题的话，我们帮他进行改正。
对，是的。
是的。那到目前为止，我们已经帮助了多少个这种类型的客户呢？
像这种配方实验的话，我们非常多，这个数量是非常庞大的，也没有具体，但是几十上百肯定是有。
Okay, so our lab people said he has already helped more than 100 customers with this kind of ingredient testing. Okay, so thank you so much. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, so as you can see, our lab technician is very professional, and I think he's graduate from one of our best college graduation from one of our best college in China. So he's very knowledgeable, and I believe by the help of our lab technician and our customer can have a better result for their product. Okay, so let's go to the office of our factory. So in this office, and we can show you our machine design team and machine R&D team, as well as some of our major clients, and we can have a showcase here. So this is our financing office. And my colleague is who is majorly taking part of purchasing raw materials of our machines. And this one, and he's Sam, which is the manager of our factory. So he's very professional, very seasoned, manufacturing production leader. Yeah, with his help, and we can build our machines, and we have reached a very high quality for our customers. Thank you. And here in this show wall, it shows some of our cooperative partners. So let me explain to you. So this one, so each picture, there's a story behind it. Okay. Okay, so for this one, so this is Saudi Arabia. Is we have it for the palm dates project. Yeah, so in this line we are building. So this customer is one of the biggest dates processing company in Saudi Arabia, and his factory is about 200 kilometers away from Riyadh. And actually, I visited this customers earlier this year, and all the machines in their factory is working well. And this customer is actually want to keep purchasing the machine from us. So we were there and to talk about more business opportunities. And this picture shows the acceptance of the installation. So this is our installer engineers. So he helps this customer to install all of our machines for date washing, date cleaning, and date drying, and other date processing. So and our customer speak very highly of him. So he's also very professional. And this another picture shows a successful acceptance of the clean vegetable project in Ecuador. And so for this project, and this customer is producing the frozen vegetables, like the frozen potato and the carrots and other like peas. They are making the frozen mixed vegetables. And this line is about 500 kg per hour. And the total amount of this project is about $500,000 US. So, and the customer, by using our machines, and this customer take a very big share of their local, frozen product market. And the machine are running well now. And we also keep contacting this customer and to see if they have any other requirement and how to improve the performance of our machines for their factory. And this one here is another showcase for successful acceptance of the frozen avocado project in Kenya. So this project is as you know that the Kenya has a lot of avocados. This project is basically a government project, and the government want to try to encourage the local economic, and by introducing more job opportunities for the customer or for the local people. And so this production line is not fully automatic, even we have the capability of making the fully automatic lines. And he wants to involve more local people working in this factory, and to encourage the, to increase the income of local people, as well as, to take advantage of their natural resources, which, the avocado, and they have planted a lot of avocados in that area. And they mainly sell their avocados to the Middle East country and as well as the European countries. And by now, the production line was keeping running for more than 3 years, and we have never had any complaints about that customer. And the customer is another happy customer from our companies. So this one is a project in is very large scale vegetable processing project in Saudi Arabia. And I think this place is in Abha, south of the Saudi Arabia. So this customer bought 3 lines from us together. So one is citrus waxing, washing, waxing, and packing line. And another line is a fresh salad processing line. And the last one is a frozen mixed vegetable processing line. So since we know that the Abha is very good for planting the vegetable and fruit, so this project, this factory is building in Abha, and the customer is purchasing some raw materials like the lettuce from the local farmers, and then using our machines to wash it, cut it, dry it, and then pack it into the different packagings and sell it in the local market. And this project is about $3 million for the machine itself. So it's one of our biggest projects in Saudi Arabia. So this is a picture that showing the installation of the American pomegranate seeds project. So in this project, one of our American customer bought, this line for producing the pomegranate areas. And there are very big players in the United States called Pomade or something. And they are making the very successfully pomegranate aerial cups. And it's very popular in the market and sometimes sold out very often. So this customer found these business opportunities. And then they find us and then talk to our sales manager, said, okay, so I want to make similar products like this. Could you help me? And so we developed machines and help our customers to design and design modified and customized the machines, and to help him to make this line. If you have a detailed look of the product, and you can see the aerial seeds is very nice and clean, and all the machines as running well as now. Okay, let's move forward here. So we are not only say that we actually cooperated with some big players in the market, and we also have the pictures to show that. So the first one is the one that we visit the Unilever Indonesia factory. And the next one is we visiting the customers from Goody, South Africa company. Okay. And this picture shows the visiting between the Lena here, so which is one of the biggest vegetable producer in Saudi Arabia, which is also a listing company, very big players. And this one, customer visiting for a unit president in Philippines factory. And this is our visiting, is our manager visiting the OLAM International, which is doing the processing. And the last one, and not the least, is visiting the Duos Philippine group. So since you know, the Duos is very huge players in the fruit and the vegetable processing. And what we, let me tell you this story. And when the Duos approaching us, and they said, they want to have a zero waste for their product. Since you know that Duos produce a lot of bananas on the market, and not all the bananas can be sold to the market, and some of them can be the waste. So they want to develop a line, to make the banana powders by using the waste to save to make more profit and to make the uses of their resources. All right, so that's the reason that they work with us. We tailored the production line and the proposal for them to make the banana powders. And by the, and after installing the banana powder production line, and they increase their the usage rate of their product and realize, the zero waste production. And this is the room of our engineers. So they are working very hard to help our the customer to get the best quality of machine from us. Okay, let's go downstairs. Okay, we can have an overview of our factory. So from production to testing, and finally delivered to the customer's factory. So our factory is located in Zhengzhou, China, and with an area of 12,000 square meters. So if you have any questions about our machines and our project, feel free to leave your message and your comments, and we will answer you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Okay, by the way, so if you're in China now, and we are attending the Canton Fair, and so if you have the visit to visit Guangzhou and to visit our booth and our professional sales manager, which can help you to answer your questions. And you are also welcome, to visit our main office in Zhengzhou, which is not very far from Guangzhou. And as well as we have the office in Guangzhou. So if you are, your schedule is very tight, and you can also visit our sales office in Guangzhou, as well as in Shanghai. So we have 3 offices, one in Zhengzhou, which now we are located, and we also have a sales office in Guangzhou and Shanghai. So whenever you have the time, feel free to visit us. Okay. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, bye.
Today, while all industries are upgrading under the propelling by new technology, The globe has come to the turning point of neo-industrial era, and the consumption is upgraded by economical development as well. Not only people's living standards and lifestyles have been dramatically improved, but also their highly demand for the safety, hygiene, and health from foods more than ever, along with the whole procedures from raw materials to food processing. As being a China's leading food industry total solutions provider, GELGOOG has been striving for making food production simpler and safer, and helping food industry upgrade their automation level and production efficiency through advanced management experiences and scientific procedures. GELGOOG provides our customers with reliable solutions by aiming for machine production, food packaging, etc., within food production processing step. GELGOOG has maintained a steady and rapid growth over the past 15 years. By providing its over 6,000 clients from food production industry across 120-plus countries with its professional services and solutions. In South Asia, GELGOOG ice cream cone making machine have helped its clients newly add million-level productivity. In North America, GELGOOG nuts roasting and vegetable washing machine have helped clients reduce their labor costs tremendously. In West Africa, GELGOOG provide nuts processing and French fries processing equipment with industrialized solutions. In Europe, GELGOOG provided customized solutions to facilitate clients to produce individualized foods. GELGOOG has received many positive comments from clients through allying with reputable companies such as Unilever, Zhongliang, Cargill for so many years. Being an executive director entity of China Food and Packaging Machinery Industry Association, GELGOOG has been rated as one of the most influential brands in China food machinery industry in the area of science and technology innovation. We own several brands such as Longer Machinery, Hackin La 5-Star Chef, Hackin La Food Machinery, and Kanki Packaging Machinery, etc. GELGOOG owns its own independent scientific research institute, which has built up good cooperative relationship with Hunan University of Technology and Zhengzhou University of Light Industry in the area of scientific research. Due to university's superior resources, GELGOOG scientific research capability has been greatly boosted, which has resulted in granting several technological patents in fully automatic roasting machine, fruit and vegetable washing processing equipment, and fully automatic frying machine, as well as software copyrights of peanut butter production automatic control system, programmable automatic deoiling control system. In food processing and restaurant fields, GELGOOG has run multiple business, including shelling, peeling, roasting, powder grinding, and butter grinding and other nuts processing machinery, producing breads, ice cream cones, cookies, spring rolls, etc., multi-production occasion pastry processing equipment, plus fruit and vegetable washing, drying, freeze-drying, fruit juice and fruit jelly processing, and other fruits and vegetables processing solutions. Based on customers' requirements, all food processing and packaging services of GELGOOG can be customized to fit their individualized needs. GELGOOG's product lines include vegetable washing processing, nuts processing, pastry processing, etc. machines, food packaging machines, commercialized kitchen equipment and seasoning and ingredients, etc. In instant nuts processing, French fries processing, banana chip processing, dehydrated vegetable processing, ice cream cone processing, etc. fields, GELGOOG owns sophisticated technology and solutions which has been widely applied in global market. GELGOOG always persists iterating techniques and constantly improving in the area of safety, reliability, low energy consumption, and green environmental production, which has widely earned customers' recognition and good word-of-mouth branding. It is well known that any first-class products originated not only from scientific designs and superior techniques, but also from lean management in all production steps and details. GELGOOG's factories strictly follow 6S management system, ISO environmental system, quality control system, and health management system in every step to ensure product quality. GELGOOG engineers will provide professional and individualized designing solutions in accordance with customers' needs. As soon as the order is received, GELGOOG will engage in detailed production plans, full visualized production, selecting fine raw materials suppliers in order to ensure product quality right from beginning. GELGOOG insists on selecting global famous brands such as ABB, Siemens, Omron, Schneider, etc. as its spare parts and component suppliers. GELGOOG strictly select food-grade stainless steel products in whole set machines and apply food-grade PU materials in all conveyor belts. GELGOOG factories are open to clients for reviewing production progress, in which promoting standardized production and monitoring every step of production. All over the world, GELGOOG not only commit to on-time delivery, but also provide clients with in-time feedback consulting services. Customers can visit factories, exchange ideas either on-site or through internet stream to monitor order production in real time. Looking out, GELGOOG believe restaurant, food, and machinery shall encounter whole new development, in which innovation driven by technology, deeper fusion with industry led by IoT and 5G new technology, both will better serve society with better products and solutions and make food production simpler and safer. Today, while all industries are upgrading under the propelling by new technology, the globe has come to the turning point